Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Heather.
And I am Joe.
And we're the Emingers. And today we're going to be talking about the things we feel we wasted money on in the past couple of years.
So the first group of things we want to talk about are things that we recently cut from our budget in the last couple of months. Really since we started the Dave Ramsey course, started budgeting, and just started working our way through this process. So we realized that these things were sucking money away from us, and some of them were completely worthless to us, and we weren't using what we were paying for and whatnot. So also some of these things are kind of small, so small expenses. So when you really have to look at the big picture to understand where these can cost money after paying months and months and months in a row. So the first item we want to talk about is our gym membership that we had with LA Fitness, and it was like $35 a month, and we never went. I went back in the day a lot, but not anytime recently. So we were still paying this monthly, and it was completely senseless. So the second item we wanted to talk about was streaming services. Just a couple disclaimers really quick. First, we don't really watch TV that much. We do a little bit more now because our daughter watches some kid shows, but you can pretty much put anything on and she'll watch it. Also, there's a lot of free YouTube shows to watch, so it makes everything pretty easy in that sense. Also, we never had cable, so it's something we're kind of proud of because cable can be expensive, and we just kind of refused to buy it. Whereas like our family had it the entire time growing up, so we're kind of used to having cable in our lives. So the subscription services we had were Hulu, Sling, Netflix, and during the NHL season, we had the NHL Network. So all these combined were quite a bit of money paying monthly. Hulu and Sling were kind of switching back and forth. And then we eventually just had a Hulu Live too, so that cost even more money. But in any case, we got rid of all of these. And right now we have a free Hulu package from our phone carrier. So that's great because it's completely free. We don't pay anything for cable or anything or any streaming service at all. And we get to watch TV that way.
The last thing we want to talk about that we really cut from our budget was subscription boxes. I really enjoyed I got some makeup ones. I had like one for the baby when I was pregnant. And so they were just really fun things for me. But we realized that we didn't need them. And Joe had one for underwear.
And I stopped doing that because I had way too much underwear.
You still do.
Yes. So the second group of things we wanted to talk about were things that we felt we were wasting money on prior to budgeting. Some of them are larger items, big ticket items. And the first thing we want to talk about with this group is the windows. With the windows, I don't want to beat a dead horse. We've talked about this about 10 times now, let's be honest. We just felt we spent too much on windows. We bought them in a poor time, and we didn't really have money to spend on windows. So we just felt that was a poor purchase. So the second thing in this group that we want to talk about is Heather's car. And it's pretty much just me talking crap about Heather's car because she thinks it was the greatest purchase we've ever made.
I love my car, okay?
I know you do. So as we I think we've stated this before, we spent about $25,000 on Heather's car, and it was again poor timing. Her car was having problems, so we did need to get a new car, but we spent too much money on it.
It was a good deal.
It was a good deal.
It was a great deal.
It still was a good deal, but we should have bought something cheaper. As Graham Stephenson always talks about, is buy something at the bottom of its depreciation. I think Dave Ramsey mentions that too.
Probably.
As well as our payment is almost $500, so Dave Ramsey would probably want to hit us with a stick at this point. So that's that.
Another thing I wanted to mention was the fact that I used to get my nails done. I haven't done this for a really long time, but a while ago I used to get like acrylic nails, and I used to get them done every month, and that's like $50 a month that I was doing that. Since I've gotten a new job that was like a year and a half ago, they don't really, my first job didn't allow them, but everybody did it. But this job, they don't allow them at all. So I haven't gotten them done in a long time. But that's just something that we realized that looking back on it now, it was such a waste of money.
So the last thing we want to talk about is eating out. And it's something that we actually really caught in our first budget. And so I probably should have been in the last group of things, but either way, here we are. And so we realized when we started budgeting how much we were really spending eating out, and we rarely ever ate at home, maybe once a week. So we spent a ton of money on food. So this is something that we really cut back on, and that we were definitely wasting money on. The food we're making great food here nowadays. We are chefs.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
We can make sandwiches.
We make pasta and tacos.
But we save a lot of money, so that's all that matters.
Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when we post next. And we'll see you guys in the next one.